Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you the best website builders aimed at you, the health or life coach. What are the best options for you specifically? I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back. So you're a health coach or a life coach, and you're looking to build a website to promote your business, and also you're looking at the possibilities of online training for your clients. Obviously, we've just gone through a terrible pandemic, COVID-19. We're just recovering, and it was very hard to see clients face to face, but Zoom, other similar platforms like Teams or Microsoft, Skype have been invaluable in keeping life coaches and health coaches, their businesses going and keeping that relationship with their clients. And I don't personally myself think we're ever going to fully go back to what it was before the pandemic. So having a really good website and also having the ability to build a membership site on your website is really important. But what are the main options for you? What are the best options for you? I've got to tell you the truth. I'm a WordPress guy. We run through WP-Tonic, we run a platform that gives you all the power WordPress aimed at coaches and other educational entrepreneurs, as I call it. But in this video, I'm going to go through some of the other options and then tell you from the heart why I still think WordPress is still the best option for you, the life coach. Now, really, I think there's really three main options. With the third one, there have been a kind of two options around the third one. Now, the non-WordPress options, there's two main players in my mind. There's Squarespace and there's Wix. Now, Squarespace has been going for quite a while. It's a very mature SaaS, service as a service, I think that, yeah, platform, and it comes with a drag and drop page builder, and it comes with some lovely templates. And over the years, it's built out. It's got e-commerce, and it recently it moved into the membership arena, and you can have membership functionality through Squarespace as well. What are some of its drawbacks? Well, just like any kind of SaaS platform, you've got to fit your business into what they provide. Obviously, it's a mature platform. They add new features every 3 months or less, but you are restrained in what they are offering. Also, it's never your platform. What I mean is, as soon as you stop paying to Squarespace, you're going to lose your website. You're going to lose all the content that you built in it. And they do offer some export functionality, in all fairness, but it's not brilliant, because we've got to face facts, folks. They don't want you ever to leave Squarespace. So they're never going to make it super easy. Another tip is, if you do decide to go through Squarespace, is never buy your domain through Squarespace, because if you ever do want to leave and you need to migrate your domain outside so you could use it on another platform, it's enormously frustrating. And the last couple of times that we had to do that for clients, I literally wanted to kill myself. So do yourself a tip. register your domain with somebody else, and then it's going to be a little bit more techy doing this, but there's plenty of tutorials online that tell you how to point that domain to your Squarespace website. And please do that. You're going to be saving yourself a lot of aggravation. The next one is Wix. Now, Wix, I wouldn't, until about a year, maybe 18 months ago, I wouldn't suggest Wix to anybody. It was utilizing old technology called Flash, which was owned by Adobe. It was not very SEO friendly. It had a lot of drawbacks, but I've got to say that Wix has moved on. They've dumped Flash. It's now a really powerful competitor to Squarespace. In some ways, I think what I have seen lately, it's probably more powerful than Squarespace. I think in design terms of the templates that they provide, they're still not up to Squarespace's quality level, but that is debatable. That's just my honest opinion. But I've got to say that the last time I looked at Wix, I was impressed in how they have moved the platform on. Comes with a lot of options similar to Squarespace, e-commerce. I think they've got now their own inbuilt membership. I'm still not totally sure about the SEO functionality. I didn't mention that when I was giving my brief review of Squarespace. I think when it comes to SEO, Squarespace isn't bad. It isn't, in my opinion, as good as WordPress, but I'll be covering that in the next segment of this quick review. But like I get back to it, Wix is now a pretty plausible platform if you're a health coach, life coach. It's got the same drawbacks as Squarespace. They don't make it easy if you ever want to leave them. There's really no automatic way of getting your data out of their system. Another, but a much more expensive SaaS-based alternative, but it comes with a lot of more automation, marketing automation, lead generation, if you're really going to get into that, is Kajabi. Now, Kajabi is on a totally different price level, but it's a very polished, really aimed at coaches, life coaches, health coaches that really want a really slick membership website. It's got all the drawbacks of Wix and Squarespace about if you ever want to leave it. Actually, it's probably even a bit worse, actually, we've got a lot of experience moving people out of Kajabi into WordPress. And I can tell you they provide absolutely no tools to help you get if you ever decide to leave them. But it is a polished and powerful platform. The last one, as I said, is WordPress. And why is WordPress is a totally different beast than the free SaaS-based models that I described. But one of the confusions when it comes to WordPress is that there is a hosted solution, and that's called WordPress.com. And then there's the downloadable version that you can own. You will have to get hosting, and there's an element of DIY, or you can come to the WP-Tonic platform where we offer all the good things of a SaaS, but we provide also all the good things of WordPress, and then we try and combine the two together to offer a real great solution to you, the life coach. But let's get back to it now. The two alternatives that WordPress offers does cause a lot of confusion in people outside the WordPress ecosystem. But let's clarify it a bit more. You've got WordPress.com, which is similar to Squarespace and Wix. Unfortunately, I don't think at the present moment it compares to either. It saddens my heart to say that, but it's the truth. It's a great blogging platform, and they're attempting to improve it, but at the present moment, in no shape or form could I recommend it to somebody that was looking for a SaaS platform. You would be better off looking at Squarespace or Wix. Now, when it comes down to the downloadable version, there's more parts that you have to fit together. And if you're not using a service like WP-Tonic, there's more bits that you've got to do. But you're going to have a much more flexible, a much more powerful, and a much more secure, and you're going to own your platform. You are going to have to get a hosting provider. I would not buy your domain through the people that are hosting your website. I would buy your domain from a domain selling provider. If you're looking for hosting recommendations, you'll find them on the WP-Tonic website. We include hosting in our packages, but if you're looking to do this totally yourself, one tip is don't get your hosting through GoDaddy. If you're going to buy your domain, sure, buy your domain through GoDaddy, but please, please do not buy your hosting from them. They are awful and their support is terrible. So just don't do that, folks. Also, they will nickel and dime you to death. They are notorious for this, and they will attempt to get you to purchase a 3 to 5 year package at a tremendous discount. The reason why they do that is after you've sampled their hosting and their support, you will want to run to the hills. So that's why they try and entrap you on a 3 to 5 year package deal, because they know as soon as you find out how terrible they are, you're not going to be so eager. So, and that's another tip. Never buy more than 1 year hosting from a provider. Providers' standards change. Businesses can be really good, and then for various reasons, their standards decline. Things change, as you know, as a health and life coach. So you really just want to buy a year, maybe 2 years. You definitely don't want to buy a 3 to 5 year plan from anybody. I've written a really great supporting article that goes into more detail that supports this video. Give us a thumbs up if you found it useful. It does really help the channel, and think about subscribing to the channel. We're making all sorts of videos that help people that want to make a living for their business, for their family, through e-learning and through coaches like you. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.